成了佛又如何？那道锅一直都在你头上。
The two endings of Black Myth Wukong offer plenty to contemplate. Why does the monkey who retraces his steps in a reverse journey to the west ultimately merge with the Destined One? Why is the difference between the two endings based on whether or not Erlang Shen is defeated? What truly drives the story in Black Myth Wukong? Perhaps the answer lies in the golden headband on Sun Wukong's head. In the original Journey to the West, Sun Wukong was unruly when he first joined Tang San Song as his disciple.
师傅，我在这儿呢。悟空。
To curb his wild nature, the Bodhisattva devised a clever plan, having Sun Wukong wear a golden headband he couldn't remove by himself, and teaching Tang San Song a spell called Jiangu Zhe, or tightening spell.
我还有一篇紧箍咒，待我传授于你。
Whenever Tang San Song chanted the spell, the golden headband on Sun Wukong's head would tighten, bringing him unbearable pain. From then on, Sun Wukong was bound by constant restraint. In China, the term 禁锢咒 has become a popular idiom used to describe anything that restricts or confines someone. The golden headband in the game seems to symbolize the constraint of rules and destiny. The ending, where the Destined One puts the headband back on, represents a surrender to the cycle of destiny. To obtain the ending where the headband is rejected and the cycle is broken, players must complete the side quest related to the prologue's boss, Erlang Shen, and then defeat him. But with so many characters in Journey to the West, what makes Erlang Shen such an important enemy? To understand this, we may need to look at his role in the original story. In Journey to the West, after Sun Wukong crowned himself king at Flower Fruit Mountain, it was the sacred divinity Erlang who led the heavenly forces to subdue him.
我是玉帝外甥二郎显圣真君，奉旨前来擒你。
The two major battles at the start and end of the game actually mirror the events from Chapter 6. The little sage, exerting his power, subdues the great sage. Erlang Shen is not only one of the most iconic and rebellious deities in Chinese mythology, he is an officially legitimate god who has been honored throughout history and even possesses a royal title. He's known for his virtues of loyalty and filial piety. The giant axe that splits Flower Fruit Mountain in the opening scene is the mythical weapon Erlang Shen used to break open the mountain and rescue his mother, according to Chinese folklore. Notably, in many stories, he stands as Sun Wukong's counterpart, an equally matched rival in both status and strength. However, perhaps due to their equal strength and mutual admiration, Erlang Shen treated Sun Wukong with great respect. For instance, Chapter 63 of Journey to the West tells us, two monks, quelling fiends, disturb the dragon place. The sages, destroying deviates, acquire the treasures. Despite not having seen each other for a long time, they address each other as brothers, and Erlang Shen doesn't hesitate to help Sun Wukong with his requests, offering his full support. Considering Erlang Shen's unique position in the heavenly hierarchy, agreeing only to special assignments and not obeying any general summons, wielding great power yet remaining aloof, their relationship is subtly complex. This might be one of the reasons Black Myth Wukong regards Erlang Shen as the most important boss.
千辛万苦寻到这里，想必不是来陪我解闷的。
More importantly, Erlang Shen is one of the few adversaries who has witnessed Sun Wukong's identity transform on multiple occasions. In the original story, their first major battle happened at the end of the Havoc in Heaven. The two fought to a draw, but the intervention of other gods led to Sun Wukong's defeat and capture. This battle marked the shift in Sun Wukong's identity from a free spirit to a monk on a pilgrimage and becoming part of the heavenly system. Their second battle takes place at the start of the game, where Erlang Shen becomes the final challenge for Sun Wukong in his attempt to regain his freedom from being a monk. Yet, once again, Sun Wukong is defeated due to an external factor, this time the golden headband. The seeds planted by the heavenly system in Sun Wukong's destiny have taken root. He once believed that obtaining the true scriptures and reaching enlightenment would free him from the golden headband.
任师傅修正过，只有这条路是留给我们走的。长兄还不明白吗？
But little does he know, this headband is intended to be his eternal shackle. Should the player fail to meet Erlang Shen during the game, the ending where the golden headband is worn again is a consequence of the lack of necessary will and motivation.
我杀不了那只猴子，没人杀得了，除了他自己。
After all, The Destined One, the successor to Sun Wukong, is unable to truly understand what emotions Sun Wukong harbored when confronting his destiny.
我一直以为攒了功德，入了仙班，他们就会放过我，也会放过你们。原来我这样的人，只怕独自活着便是罪过。
Sun Wukong realizes that his formidable physical form is nothing more than a vessel. To free himself from the shackles, he must transcend his own self and allow a successor to inherit his power and will. Therefore, as his successor, we must challenge Erlang Shen again. Only by defeating the enemy that Sun Wukong, bound by the golden headband, couldn't overcome can we defeat the true enemy, the golden headband itself. Though Sun Wukong, who once defied almost everything, has fallen, the world will eventually birth a worthy successor, the Destined One, the players.
以使命锁不住的，一道孤困不住的，以肉身之死换1年永续。但愿你不会辜负的。我心结已解，你的路才刚开始。
So, we see that although Sun Wukong is about to lose to Erlang Shen due to the Golden Headband's interference, he does not look like someone about to be defeated at all.
成了佛又如何？那道箍一直都在你头上。
张开你的口眼，把遮住摘下来，给你看。
That's because he's already won. He's realized his ultimate plan to break free from his destiny, us. When he speaks of ripping off the golden headband, he's actually referring to our last-moment rejection of it. Here's a detail worth noting. After Sun Wukong's death, his spirit splits into 6 relics, corresponding to the Buddhist concept of Sadindriya, sight, hearing, smell, taste, touch, and mind. In the scene at the end of Chapter 5, it's revealed that the creatures possessing these relics are actually Erlang Shen's 6 sworn brothers of Plum Mountain from the original Journey to the West. This suggests that Erlang Shen, as Sun Wukong's equal, may have understood Sun Wukong's resolve to sacrifice himself, and thus he preserved a part of the mind relic for the destined battle.
后来我才明白，也许那是唯一的办法。他没得选，我也没有。
If the Destined One fails to confront the sacred divinity Erlang, then the great sage's 6th sense, mind, will remain incomplete. As a result, after putting on the golden headband, he will be reborn into the cycle of destiny, still seeking the truths of the past, not just the stories of monsters and demons, but also the story of himself. Once the Destined One defeats Erlang Shen and retrieves Sun Wukong's full memories, the cycle of destiny reaches another climax. The 6th cutscene actually reverses the story of Journey to the West. It starts from achieving Buddhahood and rewinds to the quest for the scriptures, from being crushed under Five-Finger Mountain to the havoc in heaven. This backward journey may symbolize Sun Wukong's intense yearning to break free from the shackles of destiny and regain his freedom. By the end of the scene, the once lively Flower Fruit Mountain is left in ruin, scattered with battered weapons, because Sun Wukong's old friends and followers have faded with time. However, the cycle of destiny is about to be broken. As his rightful successor, we have become the great sage, returning with his power and will to the place where it all began.